Kobe, you see this?
The city is lit.
Thank you, Michelle, and welcome to a Monday night in Cleveland where the Eastern Conference Finals resumes with the critical Game 4. Cavs fans in a festive atmosphere after their team's performance in Game 3 on Saturday night. Meanwhile, the Celtics still lead this best-of-7 series 2-1, but they'll have to bounce back from their worst loss of the season. For the Cavaliers in that Game 3, they put it all together, a 30-point win. And now a chance tonight to even things up. And good evening, everyone. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Doris Burke with us as well. What do we see tonight? Can the Cavs even things up before the series goes back to Boston? And can the Celtics rebound after that beatdown where they never led in the entire game?
I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling alive.
Really want to know who Superman is?
My job, when everybody's in a good rhythm, to make sure I just get the ball and just try to put it on time and on target. Where all they can think about is just shooting it.
Momentum, a beautiful thing when she's on your side. But when them tables turn, will you survive? Will you survive?
Possession by possession, one at a time.
Never doubt our guys.
Here we go.
They're very resilient, and they always respond.
Motivate.
Go, fellas. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Go, man. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Let's go.
Motivate. Motivate.
Wire-to-wire domination. And this Eastern Conference Final is now 2-1 in favor of the Celtics. The NBA playoffs continue from Cleveland. Game 4 of these conference finals presented by Exxon and Mobil. Will we have a close game in either conference finals? All 6 in the East and West combined have been decided by double figures, including Golden State's blowout victory last night against the Houston Rockets. And our starting lineups are brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. No change in the starting lineups despite the worst loss of the season, a 30-point beating in Game 3 for the Boston Celtics. Brad Stevens says you can't overreact. He knew they played poorly, but they are ready to go for Game 4, according to their head coach. Meanwhile, for the Cavaliers, the starting five was excellent to start the game in Game 3, especially George Hill, who had 11 first-quarter points as the Cavs went out by 15 and never looked back in a dominant wire-to-wire win. Let's welcome in for the first time tonight, Doris Burke, KDB.
Hey, Mike. Well, if there's been one characteristic to define this Boston Celtics team and this season,
To score 44 points and weather a Celtic storm in the second half. And now it's 2-2 in the Eastern Conference. TNT's going to have Game 4 tomorrow night. In the Western Conference, Warriors leading the Rockets 2-1 in that best-of-7 series. So James and the Cavs hold home court. Final score here in Game 4, the Cavaliers 111 and the Celtics 102. SportsCenter is coming up next. For producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, our outstanding ESPN crew, of course, for Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Doris Burke, Mike Breen saying thanks for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday from Boston from Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals.